Of course you would fall in love with me after 2 weeks because how could you not? And you know what? They won't even be hooking up with you. They will be like making love to you. And then the next day you'll just never hear from them again. Or like your 2 weeks is up and like they're moving on to a new bitch.
Wow, crazy. You know, and here's the thing, guys, is like women know this is going to happen to them. They know that Chad's not going to commit. Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video for you here today of a woman who says that men are disgusting. Okay, this is a woman who has been broken by Chad one too many times. This is the type of woman, guys, who is perpetually on dating applications, being used for her body. I mean, I say being used, but she voluntarily lets it happen, so we'll see how that one pans out. But we essentially have a woman here who says, you know, men are despicable, really. So let's jump into it. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments.
Is it that a man could be fully in bed with you, cuddling you, stroking your hair, kissing your fucking forehead, sitting there and telling you all of these amazing things. Your energy lights up a room when you walk in. You're the type of girl I would like take to meet my mom. I definitely energy lights up a room when you walk in. You're the type of girl I would like take to meet my mom. I definitely see a future with you. I have so much fun with you. What are you doing tomorrow? I want to take you on dates. And you're sitting there like, oh my God, of course you would be in love with me. Of course you would fall in love with me after 2 weeks because how could you not?
Okay, so this is where the delusion comes in. Okay, this woman thinks that because a man is saying all of the right words, right? That he's cuddling her, that he's saying, oh, you know, I could introduce you to my mother, things like this, that, oh, this must mean that things are serious, right? No. Okay, until you two have the discussion where you two are committed to one another, all of this means nothing. Now, women know this, guys. They love to say, well, I've been manipulated by a man. And that's true. But let's not, you know, pretend like this is not completely obvious, okay? If a man says all of this crap, but you're not in a relationship with him, you would obviously, if you were to use, you know, any degree of logic, understand that, hey, maybe this is all nonsense. Okay, guys, like these women, they go out here, they date a bunch of Chads. I say date, but what I really mean is they just give their body to these dudes, okay? And then they're like, well, he told me that I was the best thing ever and he wanted to see me a lot. Oh, but he told me that he would introduce me to his mother. Yeah, you two never discussed commitment. This is guys, this is the equivalent, okay, of a dude going out there, giving a bunch of money to a woman, and then the woman's like, yeah, I'm super interested in you. Next time we hang out, for sure, you and I are going to have some fun. And then it never happens. Like, obviously, the women are just going to take the money, they're going to take the resources, the attention, the validation, and bounce in the same way that these Chads are going to have their fun and then they're going to leave. Nobody is falling in love with you within 2 weeks, madam, especially not Chads.
You would be in love with me. Of course you would fall in love with me after 2 weeks because how could you not? And you know what? They won't even be hooking up with you. They will be like making love to you. And then the next day you'll just never hear from them again. Or like your 2 weeks is up and like they're moving on to a new bitch.
Wow, crazy. You know, and here's the thing, guys, is like women know this is going to happen to them. They know that Chad's not going to commit, right? But here's the reasons why they do it. Number one, they want to have fun as well. They, as much as they claim that they're being used, they are hooking up with these men because they want to, by the way. So that's the first reason why they do it. The second reason is, you know, even if there's a 2% chance that that man commits, well, it's still worth taking a shot at Chad, right? You know, like women would rather do this crap and fail over and over and over again until they're 35, rather than actually just have a serious, stable, and committed relationship with a man who's obviously going to be there for her. They don't care about that. They don't care about the morals. They don't care about the stability. They would rather go and chase Chad with like a 2% chance and then that's their life until they're 35 and they're bitter and they're alone.
And then the next day, you'll just never hear from them again. Or like your 2 weeks is up and like they're moving on to a new bitch. Like, that's like scary. You know that in their mind, they're thinking like, I need to say these things so she gives me some poussoir. And then it's like, once you do that, they're like, oh, she gives it up so easy. Slut. They don't even care about you anymore. Like, that's some bullshit. It's scary. Or, you know, this guy could be giving you the world. You could think that he's the best boyfriend in the world, and the entire time he's sleeping with fucking Rebecca behind your back. And like,
Yeah, so here's the thing. As much as women say this crap, guys, I'm convinced that they don't even have boyfriends. Like, they don't even get to the relationship part. They just date a dude for like 3 months. And then they're like, wow, you know, this was going so great. I can't believe that he was seeing other women. Like, can we stop pretending like this is not completely obvious? You know, like it's very damn. You could talk to your father if he's still around. Okay, if he was even in the picture, I don't know. You could talk to your father. You could talk to a brother. You could talk to an uncle. You could talk to some dude who's not trying to have bedroom fun with you, right? Or maybe even like these women are casually seeing men, right? So like they could literally just have discussions with these dudes that they've been hooking up with who clearly want nothing. You know, like they have like a whole book of these dudes, essentially. There would be dudes that you could go and ask, and they'll tell you, like, obviously, this was never going to be anything serious. Obviously. Oh, but he said, yeah, don't listen to people. Right? Like, you would think that women know this with the amount of crap that they say, right? But like, why are we, you know, use some common sense here. Didn't your father teach you that? This is why men are so important, by the way, is because they'll teach you, they'll tell you this crap right off the bat. You know, you'll have a father who has a daughter. He will instantaneously know and see through all of this bullcrap well before the woman will. In fact, the woman will see through it, go through with it, and then cry and complain that she gets nothing on the other end, even though she knew exactly what it was. Let's continue.
He's the best boyfriend in the world, and the entire time he's sleeping with fucking Rebecca behind your back. And like, you just would have no idea. You genuinely do not know what goes on through a guy's mind. And I feel like girls are really not that complicated in the sense of, you know what their intentions are for the most part.
No, you actually don't. And most dudes, I would say, actually lack the social savviness, especially if they're younger, to understand what the hell women are doing. Like, women invented manipulation. Women invented mind games. They invented all of this nonsense. Where do you think the dudes got it from, by the way? Like, all of these, you know, when women talk about mind games, I always say that men don't really pull mind games, but they kind of do. But here's the thing. Any mind game that a dude even goes through the effort of pulling, he learnt it from a woman. You know what? Like, men aren't innately born with the, like, as far as I'm concerned, guys, men are not manipulators. They're really not. They're just not good at it. They don't care. You know? Like, dudes will just function. They'll just go, okay, I want to hook up with this one. I want to hook up with that one. They're not thinking about trying to manipulate you and all that crap, really. They're just having their fun, and then they're bouncing. For this woman to say that women are straightforward with what they want, complete nonsense. It's crazy how out of touch with reality that statement is.
Girls are really not that complicated in the sense of, you know what their intentions are for the most part. And like, you hate to be the person that's like, oh my god, every man is a piece of shit. But like, most men are like pieces of shit. So I'm never gonna be like, oh, I love a piece of shit guy. No, like, I love like a very sweet, romantic, obsessed with you type of guy.
And yet, who do you date? Right? Do you actually, you know, oh, I love the sweet romantic guys who are obsessed with me. It's like, no, you love the highly attractive men who sell you a dream. That's what you like. Guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. Holy hell, this woman's crazy. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Peace.